show y'all the first part of the coffee bar that we are making because I'm going to wash them real quick. That way they have a chance to dry before we pour in the syrups. So they came in a pack of 4, I think for like $21.
Hi.
I have a goober over here. But I'm sure you've seen these already. They're like, everyone uses them. And I need to fix my thumbnail. It fell off. Anyway, so I got 4 glass jar pumps. I think there's foam in there. So I'm going to wash them out, assemble them, put the labels on them, and then we will fill them up. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I am so glad you have stopped by. We are getting the kitchen completely ready for fall today, and starting with my most exciting part of the kitchen, I am building a coffee bar for the first time. So if you watched my last video, you would have heard me give the whole spiel about how I've never really been into coffee, but now that I have 2 kids, I'm realizing I have a passion for it. So instead of spending all that money at the coffee shop like I had been doing, I am setting up my own coffee bar, and I ordered all of the syrups and sauces and all those types of things, and so I'm making it cute and fun and fall-esque, and so I am so excited to be having that part. Please leave a comment down below what your favorite coffee drink is, because I want all the recipes I can try.
Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry.
So you will realize during my decorating videos that I very much do this in real time, as I was playing with that cord for so long, because it really is a process. I have a general idea of pieces I want to put in certain places, but I really don't know how it's going to turn out until I do it. So I am literally taking you along with me as if you're right next to me and I'm putting things together for the first time. So if you are that type of person who wants to just listen and decorate with me, just put me on in the background and get your stuff together, and we can do this all together. I will say, as I am editing this video in real time, it is the first fall-esque day that we are having here in Texas. It is currently 70 degrees. I mean, it's still humid, but I am wearing a very thin long sleeve shirt today outside as we're going and doing things in town. But I am so excited and I love it, and our whole entire family very much likes the cooler weather. My husband and I are very I don't know if hot-natured is the way to say it, but we would very much rather go to the mountains and chill and go skiing and do things like that versus go to the beach in the hot weather. Don't get me wrong, I love a good beach day, but for sure the chill, cozy vibes is where it's at for my family. What is y'all's favorite? I realize I'm usually the minority in this situation with my friends. They all would rather go on a trip to the beach, and I'm over here, can I go to a cabin, please? But I don't know, there's just something about this time of year. It makes me happy. Obviously, I love decorating, so maybe that's why. I just feel like there's so many fun colors and things to do and just general activities. And honestly, I feel like there's more of a sense of togetherness when it comes to family. And I know your family is what you make it, right? The time and effort you put into it, you definitely get to decide, but it just seems like as a world as a whole, this time of year just brings everybody together. It kind of softens everybody's hearts in a way, and I don't know, I generally think that's why it makes me so happy. It just feels like a whole other level in the air. I don't know, I'm just rambling now, but I'm so excited about this whole entire season coming up.
Than once to show you my intention. My brain brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.
Also, if anyone wants a legit review of these bottles that I put the syrups in, I highly recommend. The glass is super thick and sturdy, so I don't feel like they're fragile by any means. They have worked very well now. I've had this for about 2 weeks going on, and I have not had a single issue. The syrup doesn't get clogged in the dispenser. The only thing I would have changed is the actual pump itself is plastic, and so it kind of seems odd that the glass is so high quality and then the pump itself is just plastic instead of metal. But I 10 out of 10 would recommend these bottles, and like I showed you, they come with all of the labels, and then you can even fill in with your own handwriting if you'd rather do that. So I loved how they turned out on my coffee bar and how they are actually functional.
Rolling stone, tonight, never to be said. Although I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance.
In case anyone is curious about this calendar I have in the corner, it is becoming somewhat of a pass down in my family, or heirloom, I guess you could say. My mother gave it to me at Christmas, and I know she was gifted, I believe, at her wedding to my dad, and I just remember always changing it for each month, and the pictures obviously changing. It just was always something to look forward to, so I'm thrilled that I get to do this now as a mom and have it displayed for my kids, and hopefully can pass it down to either my daughter or son. But it's just really cool to have it. It is completely ceramic, so I don't know if that was like a 90s thing or what, but it is highly fragile. It is just secured by the tiniest pieces of Velcro, so I have to obviously keep it in a very safe spot. But I don't know, it's a really neat piece to have, and I love having it displayed here in the kitchen.
Now I found my true home. I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
If you are decorating on a budget like I am, I grabbed these gorgeous lights from the Dollar General of all places for maybe $5, and it is 15 feet long. So you're gonna see here in a minute, I can fully display it under my cabinetry along my counter here. And like I said, it just has the beautiful, most beautiful glow to it, and just I don't know, it just brings the whole kitchen together. I will give you a peep of it at night, but it is just the most coziest lights ever. So if you want to go buy you one that's a lot cheaper than going to even Walmart, I highly recommend. So this next piece is kind of one of my signature things that I do with this cake stand. I just always fill it with some sort of material that kind of goes with whatever season it is. So like for fall, I have it filled with these cute acorns, and it's just a really easy way to make your oven look like it's decorated. But I change it with like Easter eggs and roses for Valentine's Day, Christmas ornaments. You can just really change it out for any season that's happening during the year. So this is one of those funny moments that I didn't realize until playing it back and editing this video, but my daughter had come in to the kitchen and was putting stickers all over me, and I forgot that she put one on my butt. And so it's really funny watching this video back and seeing a sticker on here that I completely forgot about, and honestly probably washed it because I didn't even know it was there. Now that we are officially done decorating the kitchen, we are going to make ourselves a little coffee as a reward. Now obviously I use the instant espresso because I do not have a machine, and I am definitely a sweet coffee girly, so don't judge me too much on how it looks, but I promise you it tasted great. But this is where I really want recommendations and recipes to try out different coffee types. So again, leave that comment down below if you made it this far in the video. Now this obviously has nothing to do with decorating, but I did want to show y'all what I usually do for a nail routine, and I use these Glamnetic press-on nails. It comes with this entire kit right here. It's super easy. I buy this glue because it is kind of like nail polish, but absolutely recommend, 10 out of 10. I have these last for about 3 weeks and I am very rough on my hands. Anyway, that is about it for today's video. We're going to take a brief look at everything we've done, and then I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.